Are you tired of advice like, just do this and he'll be yours? What if I told you that the most powerful secret to attraction is becoming the perfect woman, not for him, but for yourself? Imagine you stop chasing him and he starts coming to you. Not because of something you did to make him, but because of the woman you've become. Sound like magic? Maybe, but it's the magic of depth psychology. And today, we're going to unlock this secret using the theories of the legendary Carl Jung. Get ready, because this could change the way you see relationships forever. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if this topic speaks to you. Step 1. The magic of first sight. So why does he choose you in the first place? In the very beginning, Jung says, the raw chemistry of the unconscious is at work. Within the soul of every man lives an image. Let's call it the Anima. This is his inner ideal of a woman, woven from his dreams, his first love, and of course, the image of his mother. When he meets you and falls head over heels, he doesn't just see a woman. He sees the embodiment of his Anima. He essentially projects this perfect image onto you. That's why everything feels so easy and magical at the start. He's not so much in love with the real you as he is with his own dream that he sees in you. But as we all know, every fairy tale eventually has to face reality. Step 2. When the rose-tinted glasses come off. And this is where the trouble begins. As the initial passion fades, the man starts to see not an ideal image, but a real woman. And if this reality is drastically different from his internal picture, disappointment sets in. A relationship built only on this kind of projection is incredibly fragile. Sound familiar? If you've been through this and are ready to move on to a genuine relationship, type depth in the comments below. So what's the solution? To spend your whole life playing the part of his ideal? Absolutely not. Jung offers a much more powerful path. In the first part of this video, we'll cover the theory, and in the second, we'll dive into practical examples. For now, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next videos on relationship psychology. The ultimate secret. He will be with you when you become you. And this is where your animus enters the stage. What is it? If a man has an inner woman, the anima, then you, according to Jung, have an inner man, the animus. This is your inner strength, your logic, your decisiveness, your ability to act and achieve your goals. In essence, they are searching for an external embodiment of their own undeveloped animus. And here is the key. Stop looking for it in him. Find it in yourself. What does this mean in practice? It's quite simple. Stop waiting for him to make all the decisions. Start taking responsibility for your own life, your finances, your career. Stop looking for him for support and become your own anchor. Develop your talents, have your own interests, and pursue goals that have nothing to do with him. Form your own opinions. Don't just agree with him. Analyze, read, and become an interesting conversationalist with your own well-founded perspective. This doesn't mean you have to become an iron lady. Not at all. You remain a woman, with all your sensitivity and emotional depth, but you add an inner steel core to it. You become whole. It's a powerful idea, isn't it? To become self-sufficient to attract an equal? If this path resonates with you, type wholeness in the comments.
A new level of attraction. And do you know what happens when a woman becomes this person? Self-sufficient, purposeful, and filled with her own life? She becomes incredibly attractive to a mature, strong man. He no longer sees her as just a pretty picture for his dream. He sees an equal, a complete person. He is captivated not by your dependence on him, but by your inner freedom. He no longer needs to be your savior, and he can finally relax and just be himself. So Carl Jung's main point is simple but revolutionary. Don't ask, what can I do to make him stay with me? Ask yourself, who must I become so that I would want to be with myself for a lifetime? Develop yourself. Become whole, and you will see a man ready for a true partnership enter your life. He will be with you not because you've made yourself convenient for him, but because being with a woman like you will make him want to grow too. Part 2. From theory to practice. So, in the first part, we established that to build a strong relationship, you need to become a whole person, not by searching for what you lack in a man, but by developing it within yourself, by integrating your inner man, the Animus. But this raises a logical question. How do I actually do that? How can I tell if my Animus is negative, or how can I retrain it? Let's break it down with real-life examples, and we'll start with something you'll definitely recognize. What does a negative or shadow Animus look like in real life? These are the very behavioral patterns that destroy relationships from the inside, even when we think the problem is him. Example 1. The eternal critic. Do you have a friend who is constantly dissatisfied with everything? She criticizes her husband for how he drives, how he hangs a picture, what movies he watches. She gives unsolicited advice, argues just for the sake of arguing, and always knows best. What is this really? It's her unintegrated Animus. Her inner masculine energy isn't being channeled constructively, e.g., into a career, learning, or analysis, so it spills out as toxic know-it-all criticism. She is trying to assert herself by belittling her partner, unconsciously competing with him. Example 2. The victim of circumstances. Here's another scenario. A woman who constantly complains. Her job is terrible, but she doesn't quit. Her husband is inattentive, but she doesn't communicate her needs directly. She is passive, waiting for someone to come and rescue her. Her favorite phrase is, "Well, what can I do?" What is this, really? This is also a manifestation of a weak shadow Animus. She lacks the inner decisiveness and courage to act. She projects the savior role onto her husband, and when he fails to live up to it, which he was never meant to do, she becomes resentful and manipulates him with guilt. Do you recognize yourself or someone you know in these examples? If so, and you're ready to change it, type shadow in the comments. This will be our first step into the light. A practical guide, how to befriend your Animus. Okay, we've identified the problem. Now for the concrete steps to solve it. This won't happen overnight. It is real.